world? It's your boy Frank XFL, riding dirty news and views. Let's talk about it. All right, got to start the show off by saying, rest in peace. All right, we here in Atlanta, Georgia, in the hip hop community all around the world, we are mourning the death of 17-year-old rapper Razon Boyd. All right, now a lot of y'all might not know Razon Boyd. A lot of y'all might do. He goes by the name of Lil Ray Ray or Ray Ray Rose. The team was shot and killed last weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, the young rapper had just signed a major deal with Motown Records. Matter of fact, he was going to be part of Motown's basically youth movement. They're signing a lot of new artists. They're trying to move in the right direction, and they're definitely trying to push the culture forward by using a lot of young, talented people throughout the country. Well, Ray Ray had just signed a development deal with Motown, and he was currently gaining momentum with a brand new record. The name of this record was Crash Flow. Now, Crash Flow had currently received 30 million streams globally, and it was also becoming a very big TikTok success record. Now, Crash Flow had people uploading Crash Flow challenges, Crash Flow dances. It was definitely doing its thing on a weekly basis on TikTok. Now, not only was Ray Ray a very talented up-and-coming rapper, songwriter, but he also was a self-taught producer. He was definitely carving his way through the scenes of, making his own beats and crafting his own sound. Ray Ray was so serious about the music that he was making and building his career, he had actually quit school and start homeschooling. That way he could concentrate on his music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without the interruption of, having to get up, go to school, study, and do those type of things. He was just definitely serious about moving his career in the right direction and being successful in changing his life. About a year and a half ago, I had an opportunity to do an interview with Ray Ray right here on the Riding Dirty Show, and I asked Ray Ray about his music, his style, and things like that. And I remember the youngster telling me that, my lyrics, man, my lyrics are like a machine gun. They're rapid fire, but I'm always gonna come over trap beats. But I don't want to be known as a trap artist. No, I want to be known as a person who spits reality, but I give you music that you can have fun to, music that you can relax to, and music that you can party to. When I talked to Ray Ray a year and a half ago, I definitely enjoyed the conversation, and I knew he was destined for greatness. Well, sadly, around 2:30 a.m. last Friday, Ray Ray and four other gentlemen were ambushed by two gunmen as they exited a ride share. All right, last Friday, Ray Ray and four other gentlemen, they basically caught a ride share to a home that was registered as an Airbnb, which was having a party. They was about to attend a party around 2:30 in the morning. I don't know if it was Uber or Lyft, but as they exited their rideshare vehicle, they were ambushed by two gunmen. Okay, now Ray Ray was killed immediately, and one of his other party members were killed. All right, so Ray Ray and another gentleman was killed. Two other people of the party of five were injured with non-life-threatening injuries, but they were definitely injured via gunfire. All right, the fifth gentleman who accompanied Ray Ray and his friends, he wasn't shot, but he did receive injuries as he did escape violence. But he, like I said, he did receive injuries to his hand, but it wasn't via gunshot wound. All right, once the police had an opportunity to investigate the scene, they actually went to the party. They investigated Airbnb. They did find an assault rifle, but it was determined that the assault rifle was not used in the basically in this heinous act, in this crime, in this murder. I'm not sure why assault rifle was in the Airbnb, but it wasn't used in the crime. Now, sadly, about this situation, number one, the loss of life. Number two, this actually occurred on the corner of Sunset Ave and Leicester Street in the Vine City community in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of people might not know, but Vine City is a historical area because that is an area where Dr. Martin Luther King once owned a home and occupied space and spent a large amount of his time during the civil rights movement. So this tragic accident, this tragic situation happened in a historical place, Vine City. And unfortunately, at this current time, There hasn't been any arrests made. I'm not sure if there's any leads or if anyone is even cooperating with the police. So sadly, we've lost the life of Ray Ray, a very close friend of Ray Ray, and 3 other people were injured. Everyone involved in this situation were between the ages of 17 and 21. So just young men just perpetrating violence upon each other. All right. Now, Motown had an opportunity to take to their IG page and definitely sent their condolences to Ray Ray. They basically definitely talked about the fact that not a lot of people heard of Ray Ray, but he was definitely destined to be heard by many. He was very hardworking, and they had nothing but great things planned for Ray Ray. So they definitely sent their condolences out to Ray Ray's family and fans. I gotta say this before I go on to my next subject. Young people, young gentlemen, let's figure out something else better than taking life. All right, older gentlemen, fathers, uncles, let's figure out a way to let these young boys know that everything doesn't have to be about the gun. Everything does not have to be about violence. Everything doesn't have to end in the loss of life, because we just lost a life of a very, very promising 17-year-old teenager, not to mention his friend who was also a teenager. Their lives are gone. Their parents are mourning. And, man, we just got to figure out something. We got to do better. So here, the Riding Dirty crew, the Riding Dirty staff, we definitely want to send our condolences to the family, friends, and fans of Ray Ray, Rayzon Boyd, age 17. Okay? Moment of silence for Ray Ray. All right, all my sports fans out there, all my football fans, I know we're still in the middle of COVID-19. We're in the middle of the coronavirus. Everything's going on, but it seems like the NFL is on track to start on time. This is not going to have a preseason. Well, for all my people, all my sports fans who love football after football, who love football beyond the collegiate level, the XFL, that's right, the XFL, who gave us 5 games at the beginning of the year, and they went on hiatus due to COVID-19. Well, after that, Vince McMahon filed bankruptcy, and he put the XFL up for sale. Well, over the weekend, I'm proud to announce that the XFL was purchased. It was bought. So the XFL will be returning. Now, I'm not sure when the XFL is going to return. I'm not sure when it's going to return, but the XFL will definitely be back sooner than you think. All right, but let's talk about this acquisition. All right, the XFL was purchased by former WWE star, mega actor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's right, a group of investors, including former WWE star Dwayne Johnson, have agreed to purchase the XFL for about $15 million, according to a news release this morning. All right, the XFL declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy on April the 13th and had been seeking a buyer for the past 3 months. 3 months. I should have bought that shit. But marketing itself made the XFL a very good TV product, and it also let people know that it had an opportunity to return. All right, so The Rock and his investors, which include his business partner, former wife Danny Garcia, along with Redbird Capital Partners, they are actually making plans to bring the league back next season. That's what Garcia had the opportunity to tell ESPN. So look for the XFL in 2021. They're making plans to bring it back. Now, from what I know, I'm not sure, but I heard that all the networks that were affiliated with the XFL, they have the first rights of a refusal, which means I'm sure that with The Rock being invested, all those networks that carry the XFL, they're going to stay in partnership with XFL. All right. When speaking with ESPN, Garcia said, "We're definitely planning on returning in 2011. All right. Garcia is the first female owner of a major American sports league. She stated, "We're doing all the right things to make this happen as fast as we possibly can and putting all the things in place to make this business endeavor successful." Okay, all right. She also, in speaking with ESPN, mentioned the possibility of a bubble environment for the players. But they're definitely doing everything in their power to make this thing come back soon, like within the next 12 months. So we're definitely going to see. We're going to keep our eyes on it. A lot of people from the XFL have tweeted saying that if the XFL is to succeed, then they have the perfect investment group to actually make it succeed. A lot of people are very, very happy about Dwayne Johnson being involved, especially him being the sports advocate he is, being the mega actor he is, being the everything that The Rock is, and also being a former football player. So they definitely understand that Dwayne The Rock Johnson has the opportunity to help the XFL get to the next level. And, me being a fan of the XFL, I felt like in order for the XFL to succeed, they definitely need some stars. Even if not the mega stars because they can't afford them, some names that's going to make us watch. And I do feel like with The Rock being involved, that they will now have the opportunity to get the attention of some players who might not be, they might get Antonio Brown. Hey, T.O. 46, but T.O. still running a 40 faster than some people 26. They can get T.O. They might get Ocho Cinco. There are a lot of talented players out there who the XFL could benefit from by putting them on the screen. Now, a lot of people weren't willing to go to the XFL because they felt like it was B-rated football. But hopefully now with a former player and someone who definitely understands business and money, with Dwayne The Rock Johnson involved, maybe the XFL will succeed. Now, for all y'all who don't know and just thought The Rock was a wrestler and an actor, no. The Rock actually played for the University of Miami between 1990 and 94. All right, he wasn't half bad. So, I don't think he had opportunities to make it to the NFL, but The Rock definitely did have football experience. All right, now, The Rock actually, and his investment company, now this is not their first endeavor into sports. Actually, earlier this year, they spent $4 billion in liquid assets to actually take over controlling interest of a, I think it's Toulouse football team, or basically, as we know, a French soccer team. All right. So in November, I think the investment was $125 million, so something like that. But basically, they bought the rights for that team from the NFL. So it's definitely put it like this: XFL ain't playing with no rookies. All right, they're not playing with no rookies when it comes to money. They definitely got people who know how to leverage their money, spend their money, and market their money in the right way to help push the XFL to the next level. So all I'm gonna say right now is welcome back. Hopefully the XFL will get some players that'll make us watch and get our attention. So salute to The Rock, salute to Redbird Investment Company, salute to Danny Garcia, and hopefully we'll see the XFL on the big screen soon. All right, now, before I get up out of here, I got a little more sad news I got to bring you guys. I hate starting sad, ending sad, but, things happen, and I got to give it to you. All right, I got to say rest in peace to Mr. Ryan Bro. All right, now, if you guys might not know who Ryan Bro is, but Ryan Bro is the younger brother of R&B singer Frank Ocean. All right, I have a press release here. I want to give you all this press release really quick. Frank Ocean's brother, Ryan Bro, and his classmate, Ezekiel Zeke Bishop, died in a car accident Sunday, August the 2nd. They were 18 and 20, respectively. All right? Friends told CBS LA they actually held the memorial service for Bro and Bishop on Sunday night near the crash site in the Thousand Oaks area in California. All right? The Ventura County Sheriff's Office said in a press release that the accident occurred approximately 1:30 a.m. when the car that Bro and Bishop were in appeared to leave the roadway and collide with a tree in the center median on Westlake Boulevard, just north of Skeleton Canyon Circle. Okay? Now, it's not clear who was actually driving the vehicle. It's not clear what actually happened other than the fact that it did leave the road and hit the center median. Upon arrival, deputies discovered the vehicle engulfed in flames. The sheriff's office said the two occupants in the vehicle were pronounced dead at the scene by the Ventura County Fire Department. CBS LA reported the car was severely damaged and cut in half on impact. Authorities told the news outlet that speed appeared to play a role in the crash, and it was unclear, like I said, who was driving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can we please just give a moment of silence for the brother of Frank Ocean? All right, may he rest in peace, and may the family of Frank Ocean, basically, our condolences go out to them, and we're just going to keep you guys uplifted in prayer, okay? All right, it's your boy Vic XFL. This is Riding Dirty News and Reviews. Y'all do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave some comments, all right? We'll be back sooner than you think. Peace.